Hey, kids of consenting age, have you ever wondered how to avoid taxes? Well, as expert tax evaders, we will let you know on how to avoid taxes with stand powers. All right. Using these stands, you can trick or deceive or confuse or replace the money that they accuse you of giving. It's not theirs, it's ours. So we're going to tell you these stands. And starting off, we have Coco Jumbo. Now, if you remember Coco Jumbo, this is the turtle, okay, Mr. President. And with his stand, you have access to an extra room. And within that extra room, you can place your cash in there. And no one would ever think to enter a turtle, to enter into the living room where all your money is stashed and stored away, tax-free, untouched.
Guys, it's very simple. You just take all your money and you put it inside the turtle and it'll be safe and nobody's going to know. Because guess what? When people are looking for the money you supposedly have, they're not going to check the turtle. They're not going to know the money is somehow inside the turtle. And as a little bonus, we see in part 5, the inside of the turtle is incredibly spacious. It was able to fit the entire group with room to spare. So you're going to be able to put a lot of money inside that turtle.
Like all the money that Walter White had in Breaking Bad, it would probably fit in that room. And there's a reason why Trish was just hanging out in the turtle all the time. It's pretty spacious. It even has its own fridge.
The only downside is you do have to take care of the turtle for as long as it lives. So you do have to spend some of your money, on food and stuff like that.
Yeah, but good thing turtles live for like 100 years, so you're good. You're set. You can avoid taxes for 100 years guaranteed.
Coming in at the number 4 spot, we have Sticky Fingers, sort of a similar situation to the turtle that we just talked about, except it's just better. You can just open up a zipper anywhere and stash your cash, and it's like a seemingly infinite thing. You could just have zippers all around in your house, outside, anywhere.
And guess what? You're the only one who can access the cash. The IRS shows up to your house. What are they going to do about it? They can't, activate their stands. If they do have any stands, which they don't, to our knowledge, they're not going to be able to access this, like your infinite pocket space, basically. There's no way they can, like, know. How would they know? Oh, we think our calculations say that he owes us this much money. Okay, where's the money? You're going to show up to our house. You can't find it.
Coming in at the number 3 spot, we have Man in the Mirror. Again, a similar situation to Sticky Fingers and Mr. President, except once again, it's just kind of a step above. You can take all of your money inside the mirror world. And from what we see, the limited time and access we get into the mirror world, it is a gigantic space, like a perfect reflection of the real world. So, basically an infinite amount of space where you can store all your money. And as a bonus, if anyone comes after you, you could also take them inside the mirror world and there's going to be no evidence.
Have stands. Their stands are left in the real world. They're stuck in the mirror world. Humans are much more reasonable than stands.
And a little disclaimer, we're not saying should potentially kidnap and do other things to people who are, coming after you for your money. We're just have all the things you could potentially do with the stand.
Yeah. Moving on to number 2. We have D4C Love Train. Now, listen, even if they do have information about you, what are they going to do, really? Okay? All misfortune just flows off of you. You are literally like the president of the United States. You're untouchable. There's nothing they can do.
And you could just simply put all of your money into different dimensions and literally nobody else can get the money except for you. And if you really wanted to, you could get another you from a different universe, bring them to your universe and have them take the fall for you. And then you just keep all your money.
Exactly. Perfectly said. Time for our honorable mentions. Starting off, we have the world. Okay. If you're able to stop time, you might be able to move your money within 9 seconds. You know how time works, where Dio's like 9 seconds have passed. And really, he's just like thing of, and same with like Jojo. When he stopped time, he's like, Koichi, you're a reliable guy. And he only stopped time for like what, 1.5 seconds, somewhere in between there. this stands, you know, you can also rob banks. You can stop time. You're safe in your world of frozen time.
Another honorable mention is Heaven's Door. This is kind of less for hiding your money, keeping your money away, and more for if people come after you, you know, you can just open up their mind, write instructions for them to, you know, leave you alone and those sorts of things.
Next up, we have the harvest. Now, one time in my life, I heard someone say, while I was allegedly filing my taxes, they say if you pick up a certain amount of cash, you have to report it. There's no way we're going to do that. So you could just use your stand, the harvest, to collect money and maybe even like hide the money or whatever thing, anything like that. You can even like have the harvest drink alcohol and inject it into, you know, the IRS agents who would come to your door. So this is why the harvest is an honorable mention. At number one, we have Wonder of You. Now, the Wonder of You is a great stand for tax evasion because no one is able to pursue you unless, you know, they got like the spin or something like soft and wet go beyond. But if they pursue you, if they know you're evading taxes, which like a pro, you would be evading taxes, you activate Wonder of You or they follow after you, then they chase or walk him down, and then, you know, misfortune, the flow of calamity happens, like a car just runs into them or an airplane crashes into them or like it rains, something will come and prevent them. And like, here's the thing, the Wonder of You could pretend to be someone else, so really you could be two different people. You could be a bum sitting at home or being like, oh, I'm a cool doctor, while the actual Stan is doing the tax evasion, but you're working together. Pretty genius.
I know this is pretty different from all the other stands we had in this list so far. You know, you aren't able to hide your money away secretly to places where nobody can find it. You can't use the stand to manipulate people, you know, leave you alone. You know, you can't, you know, make people disappear if you so choose. But I mean, this stand is just clearly better than the rest because literally nobody can ever pursue you for evading your taxes. So you can just sit at home and be safe. Any money that comes after you is gonna meet a bad fate and you'll just be safe. Anyway, guys, that's the video. Thank you for watching, and make sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment telling us if we missed any stand. And also, thank you for 1,000 subscribers. That was one of our biggest goals. That was the main goal we had when we started this YouTube channel. So, you know, we really appreciate it. Keep subscribing, keep watching the videos. More great videos are on the way. And since we did reach 1,000 subscribers, I will be watching One Piece, and we're gonna keep you guys updated on the journey as well. We got something special